I think obviously this is not unique to Nigeria. I think artificial intelligence is moved and developed so quickly. Till today, you still have people. After this interview, there will be people on Twitter that will say, but this is a fancy toy that Bosun is playing with. That's why he's talking about AI, that it's useless, we shouldn't be talking about. And that was what happened. Many countries looked away from it because we thought it's something for the really developed world until ChatGPT came last year. Most people couldn't relate with AI. But when ChatGPT came, it became something that was realistic. But I'll break it down. The simple explanation of artificial intelligence is that we've been able to figure, the technology ecosystem has been able to figure out how to teach machines to think like human. People should just understand that. So right now, for those who use internet, you're coming into the era of a few technologies that will help you think. ChatGPT is already doing that. They will think for you. They will nudge you in the direction of how you think. So now imagine if that technology is not inclusive. Because the way it's done is that they use what we know to train machines. So imagine if what we know in Nigeria, what we know in Africa, if your language is not being used to train the machine, imagine we wake up in 5 years' time, ChatGPT is already mainstream. It's going to be another level of racism, where technology doesn't understand our reality. And it's the responsibility of government to ensure that we can catch up. While some people may be fickle about it, they may not be able to see how this impact. We can't only always focus on solving wicked problems, those immediate problems of poverty. We have to address those things, they're important. But we have to also project into understanding that if you leave things that will happen in 2 years, by the time you think you're done solving poverty issues, in 2 years' time, you have another level of poverty that because you've not projected into what is happening in the future. So since I came into office, Nigeria is now a big, big player in this space. There's absolutely no major event in the world that I'm not being invited to. I'm having to choose because I can't be everywhere. We're getting support. We're also creating a number of things. End of March, we're bringing together 200 people from all over the world, most of them of Nigerian descent, who are working at the highest level of artificial intelligence, to help us come up with a strategy on what we should be doing with our little resources. How should we be approaching AI? So this is not something I'm sitting in my office to determine. And we're getting support for that. We're not even spending government money to do that. We're getting support to do that. We want, and lastly on AI, what we need to know is that if you follow the development, all the developed countries in the world are desperate to ensure that they can build artificial intelligence to support their economy. They cannot build it because their population is aging. They need workforce. So we have the workforce. So if we don't participate in it, even if it's just to train our people to be able to take in that opportunity, we're missing out. Right? So this is why we're very serious about artificial intelligence in this government.
All right.